So I just got off a call with an HVAC business owner, and I thought our conversation was super valuable. And so I wanted to share with you guys a few of our thoughts. We were talking a lot about social media, kind of what it would look like for him as an HVAC business owner. And, he was convinced that social media doesn't work for his business, for his, industry. And instead of getting into an argument as like a classic marketer, like, no, social media totally works, you're just doing it wrong, post more, blah, 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 blah. I asked a lot of questions and dug a little bit deeper into what he was thinking. And after a bit of back and forth, I realized that his bottleneck wasn't leads like it is for most businesses. Most businesses struggle to get people coming in the door. That's step one. He had that figured out. He had tons of leads coming in, but it was the employees. He didn't have enough employees to service these leads. He actually had to turn quality leads. I looked through these leads like they were really good leads. He had to turn them away because he just didn't have the amount of people to service these leads. His business was literally begging to grow. Like, people were coming, he had a great service. It was begging to grow, but he had a personnel issue, and so he was kind of capped. So we kept talking a little bit and circled back around to social media. And this time we broadened our scope a little bit from the traditional view of what social media should be. We broadened it a little bit and got a really cool understanding of what we could do for his business. If the goal of social media is to build a brand, for a lot of businesses, building a brand is going to look like trust and eventually going to look like leads. But for him, his brand needed employees, and building his brand meant getting a team behind his brand so that he could service all of the people that were interested in his brand. So I started to craft a bit of a social media plan for him based on the goal of getting employees, not getting leads. And this opens up a whole world of actually engaging content, people that are actually going to follow and be interested, of behind the scenes and showing the core values of the team and showing the culture of the team and showing personalities on the team, stuff that would get somebody interested in actually working for your business. The goal on social media now for him is to make it clear that his company is a place people want to work for. It's fair, it's a good culture, they pay well, schedule, all of these little things that people who want to get hired are interested in. Now we have this whole content strategy that we can focus towards those things. So, big picture, we switched up his whole social media plan from getting leads, which he was failing at on social media. It just wasn't good and it was really hard for him, to the actual bottleneck of his business, which was getting employees, right? So, that was our conversation. Hopefully you got a little something out of it.